Burkina Faso's roads are about to roar into the future as Captain Ibrahim Traore unleashes a massive $330 million first-phase project to pave the way for progress. On March 29, 2025, his bold vision handed over 1,000 pieces of cutting-edge equipment to kickstart 5,000 kilometers of asphalt dreams yearly. It's all about connecting villages, sparking growth, and steering Burkina Faso strong under Traore's fearless leadership. Picture this: bulldozers rumbling, highways stretching far, and a nation hitting the gas toward prosperity. Let's roll into how Traore is paving the path for Burkina Faso's people. Please like this video and subscribe for more captivating stories on African progress. Let's take the deep dive. The engines roared to life on March 29, 2025, when Captain Ibrahim Traore launched Burkina Faso's colossal $330 million road construction revolution, proving beyond doubt that he's absolutely committed to linking every dusty corner of his nation with smooth, glistening ribbons of asphalt that promise a brighter tomorrow. The handover ceremony in Ouagadougou pulsed with raw energy as 1,000 gleaming machines, pickup trucks darting about, graders slicing through earth, and compactors flattening the future, rolled out to Faso Mebo, a brand new powerhouse outfit tasked with carving an ambitious 5,000 kilometers of paved roads each year across Burkina Faso's sprawling terrain. Traore's team radiated uncontainable pride, framing this as the first mighty gear in a long, relentless haul to transform Burkina Faso's potholed, bandit-riddled trails into something extraordinary. This isn't just a handover of equipment. It's a thunderous, earth-shaking vow to propel Burkina Faso forward, turning rugged, forgotten tracks into sleek highways brimming with hope and opportunity. Traore's road vision has been revving up fiercely ever since he seized Burkina Faso's steering wheel back in 2022, and this $330 million first phase is his latest high-octane, turbocharged move to overhaul the nation's crumbling infrastructure from the rocky ground up. Burkina Faso's been stuck in a frustratingly low gear for decades. Only a measly 5% of its sprawling 200,000 kilometers of roads were paved by 2024, leaving farmers hauling millet on ox carts and traders bouncing along gravel paths chewed up by rain and neglect. Traore has been flooring it toward this moment, stacking up wins like 2023's rural bridge, repairs that slashed travel times in half across swampy lowlands and dusty highlands alike. Now he's shifting into overdrive with Faso Mebo, dreaming of a road network to rival Mali's sleek, modern corridors, or even Senegal's coastal highways, aiming to speed goods, people, and dreams across Burkina Faso's vast, sun-scorched plains and rolling hills for its tough, resilient millions. On March 29th, Traore's spotlight burned brilliantly on this $330 million road-building haul, a dazzling fleet of machinery poised to rewrite Burkina Faso's rugged story, with every single mile of fresh, smooth blacktop laid down across its wild landscapes. Faso Mebo's impressive stash, 1,000 pieces strong, packs bulldozers growling through red dirt, pavers smoothing out winding paths, and hefty trucks hauling mountains of gravel and tar, all primed to churn out a staggering 5,000 kilometers of paved roads annually from the Sahel's northern edges to the lush southern fringes. His planners couldn't stop marveling at how this will stitch together bustling cities like Boba del Lasso with sleepy villages nestled deep in the Boucle du Mahon region, slashing those grueling 6-hour treks that choke trade and strand families. This isn't just a pile of equipment. It's Traore's slick, visionary blueprint to transform Burkina Faso into a road warrior nation, proving he's got the horsepower and determination to connect the people on the move, from dusty marketplaces to far-flung cattle trails. Burkina Faso's 17 million rural souls, set to swell past 22 million by 2035, trudge daily along rutted, washed-out paths that test their grit, and Traore's $330 million road push is making roads smoother, faster, and safer for every hard-working one of them. This first phase is engineered to pave over treacherous bottlenecks. Imagine the Ouagadougou-Dakar stretch, where trucks limp along at a snail's pace of 20 kilometers an hour, bogged down by sticky mud in the rainy season, or ambushed by bandits lurking in the dry scrub. Faso Mebo's chief practically glowed with excitement about speeding up vital goods like millet harvest, gold nuggets, and shea butter to markets in record time, potentially doubling the hauls that reach urban centers within a single year. With 40% of Burkina Faso's people stuck in poverty's grip, Traore's fierce, unshakable pledge is to asphalt the nation's vital arteries. turning slow, bone-rattling crawls into fast, reliable lanes that pulse with opportunity and promise for every farmer, trader, and dreamer. Pushing past rough terrain demanded a driver's raw courage, and it roared louder than ever by March 29th with Traore's ironclad grip on Burkina Faso's future. His crew cheered wildly about taming the nation's wild, unforgiving lands. Think cracked clay plains baking under relentless sun, rainy swamps swallowing trails whole, and rocky outcrops defying every wheel that dares to cross. These brutal conditions have stranded 2 million displaced folks for years, cut off from help by roads that vanish with the seasons. But Traore's $330 million thrust changes that game entirely. This victory accelerates off Traore's 2024 Faso Mebel launch that prepped this massive gear drop, blending old-school grit with this fresh, asphalt-pounding momentum. It's a bold, tire-screeching haul, setting Burkina Faso up to dodge washouts, bandits, and breakdowns, proving Traore's got the torque and tenacity to pave over any jagged obstacle in his path. With this project hitting the pavement hard and fast, Traore has grown Burkina Faso's reach into a towering powerhouse, a cornerstone of his leadership dream that's stretching longer and wider across every dusty horizon. His team practically danced with joy about the jobs, tens of thousands strong, spilling out from asphalt-laying crews to truck drivers rumbling across Burkina Faso's sprawling, sunlit grids, with projections soaring toward 100,000 new livelihoods over the next decade if the pace holds steady. Beyond that, it's a turbocharged boost, linking remote farms bursting with mangoes and cotton to bustling ports on the Ghana border, sparking trade with neighbors like Togo and Mali, and laying tracks for even grander phases. Maybe 10,000 kilometers of pavement by 2030 if Traore keeps the throttle open. This isn't just a layer of tar. It's Traore planning a connected, thriving Burkina Faso, lifting the 4 million scraping by in lean times into a future that races forward with unstoppable promise and pride. Traore's $330 million road push isn't just gravel and grit. It's stacking up money and road wins that echo across Burkina Faso's rolling hills, fertile valleys, and wind-swept flatlands. His finance gurus beam with uncontainable delight about a $1 billion economic ripple, spread over years of relentless construction, firing up jobs for welders fusing steel, drivers hauling loads, and roadside vendors feeding hungry crews, all feeding into a $22.1 billion GDP leap by 2025 that'll shake the region. Paved roads slashed to $50 million bled out yearly to busted axles, spoiled goods, and maddening delays, pumping that cash instead into schools bursting with kids, clinics healing the sick, or markets humming with trade. Smoother rides lift to 44% of Burkina barely hanging on, tying 22 million people closer with bustling trade, steady work, and a fierce sense of pride. This triple win, cash flowing freely, work springing up everywhere, and fast tracks stretching far, shows Traore's roads are a glittering gold mine for Burkina Faso's tomorrow. Smashing through tough odds was no Sunday drive, putting Traore's blazing, unquenchable drive to the ultimate test to launch this road-building dream across Burkina Faso's battered landscape. His crew saluted the nation's brutal haul. 40% of its land locked tight by terror's grip, cash squeezed dry after ditching IMF loans in 2023, and a road budget that barely scraped by on fumes. But this $330 million first batch crushed those hurdles flat with sheer willpower. Old days of dirt traps and donkey carts loomed like shadows, yet Traore's 2023 bridge-building wins laid the asphalt groundwork, proving he could steer through chaos. Keeping the pavers rolling full speed ahead is everything, as he juggles war's chaos, lean wallets, and wild weather that won't skid, stall, or surrender. Traore's road plans got the world buzzing loud and clear, shining a blazing spotlight on Burkina Faso's asphalt revolution with this $330 million kickoff that's shaking up the game. His team roar with pride about the Sahel Alliance tipping their hats, ditching old French colonial grids for a Burkinabe roar that echoes across borders. This could ignite a fire across Africa, highways popping up from Senegal to Somalia, proving local steam and sweat beat foreign dust and delays every time. Traore's global rev drives the shift like a freight train, mixing roads with raw, unshakable clout in a way that turns heads from Paris to Pretoria. It's not just a phase, it's Burkina Faso flexing its muscle to lead the pack, with every nation craning their necks to eye his next big stretch of pavement. Ibrahim Traore's launch of this $330 million road phase on March 29, 2025 stand as a towering, earth-rumbling win, pumping Burkina Faso with massive heart and relentless, tireless hustle. His unshakable shove through this project proves he's locked on linking millions, from Ouagadougou's chaotic sprawl to Kaduba's quiet edges and beyond. This isn't just a start, it's a loud, roaring vow for a rolling, thriving Burkina Faso, 1 kilometer, 1 job, 1 dream at a time. What do you think of Traore's road revolution? Will it drive Burkina Faso's future? Drop your thoughts below. Hit like if this revved you up, share far and wide, and subscribe for more on Africa's boldest moves. Catch you next time.